Today's sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the frog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New England Patriots. On the visitor's sideline, Steeler head coach Mike Tomlin. These guys a perfect 2-0 to start the year. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. These guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. The rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week. 13 carries, 58 yards, and a score.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And some good and some bad. Heck of a job to get away from that first tackler, but still, they're able to drop him behind the line.
2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
They'll throw with May. Completes it to Douglas. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the shotgun, May with it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
The tight end Henry here in motion. Now it's Stevenson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
Stevenson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. And quickly they get to the line. On the give, it's Warren. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
A gain of 13 yards.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Got his man, it's Warren. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And the Steelers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Oh, now a running play here with Smith. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And he just chopped that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with it.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. And here comes the Steelers defense making their way onto the field. And last time out they got scored against. Their offense hasn't given them any help to this point. So maybe they need to stop here.
A stop obviously would be nice. Not critical at this stage of the game. But one of the things that you want to find out from your defense, are you really ready to play? After giving up a touchdown on the last drive, let's see if they have a little bit better spark, a little bit better bounce in this series.
We'll see if they have that spark and that bounce right here. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
Here's May. Gets this complete to Butte. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
That's good for our Patriots. First down.
To the air, May. He'll get this underneath to Stevenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Another Patriots first down. First and 10.
They go play action now. May. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there. It's second down.
The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Throwing here is May. It's complete to Diggs. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37.
That's another Patriots.
And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. At the Steelers.
To throw, it's May. They set up the screen for Stevenson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 3rd and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. They're going to throw. May. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he stopped immediately there.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Running left, it's Warren. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they work this out past the 25. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. After 7-0, RDA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A short one there to Freiermuth. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. 2nd and 6. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Rodgers again now. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Patriots take over. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A Loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's May. He finds Douglas complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. They'll look to throw now, 1st down. And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Short pass caught by Henry. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35.
Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action. May. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he is all the way up past the 25. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And now out come the Steelers. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Handoff for Warren. That's some strong running. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. And now out come the Patriots. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. The gun, they give it to Stevenson. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Here's 3rd and 3.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Johnson to return it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Steelers offense and their running back Jaylen Warren headed back onto the field. Now, he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown, and the last time out looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Now a play fake. Rodgers out to his left. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And he'll be touchdown at the end, but a big play on that one.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. They'll run it. Warren. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jaylen Warren with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point now by Boswell. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Patriots ready to get the football back. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll throw with May. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Here's Bryce Behringer now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. On the return, Johnson. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Here is 3rd and 5.
5-yard pickup on the play.
Rodgers now to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Steelers.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. They'll run it now with Smith. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's Rodgers. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Freiermuth in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Boswell for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score. Steelers.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Oh, nice move. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our trip through the NFL starts now. In the Windy City, the Bears at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And it's the newest Cowboy, George Pickens. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. The Cowboys get the victory in a shootout as they win by a field goal. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Houston Texans. And this is Tim Patrick. He's going to find an opening, and he's off to the races. 77 yards for the touchdown. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And it's the rookie from Michigan, Kalel Mullings. He's going to bull his way in from a couple yards away. The Titans move to 2-1. They get the victory here. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And he'll will get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And CD, that's one of those plays you put a mark by. I mean, that could be a big momentum swing here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Yeah, we may have to revisit it, right? Because if that drive ends up in the end zone, they're sitting pretty at that point. Now, instead, it's a two-score game that has a chance to tighten up considerably.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Up the middle. Here's Stevenson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5. Good enough for the first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
Here's May. He's got it complete to Diggs right side. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
To the air, May. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots have got it back to within a score. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 15. And the Steelers.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. A short one there to Fryermuth. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 more yards there and another first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And that is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down.
John Johnson on the coverage.
May now off the bootleg. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing here is May. That pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Gain of 9 yards. That's good for Patriots. First down.
The tight end Henry here in motion.
49-yard line.
And they go play action with May. And this will be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Looking to throw, May. That is incomplete.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. They toss it to Warren. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
On play action, now Rodgers. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now Rodgers. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers. That is caught. Still going. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin, 50 yards. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point now by Boswell. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And in the end, a Calvin Austin touchdown grab finished the drive off. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Working to put a drive together.
At their own 26-yard line.
To throw, it's May. It's complete to Diggs. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw here. Forced out to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
He'll look to throw. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. and he's stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
From the shotgun, it's May. He finds Douglas complete. Quick slant there, gets him the first down, 6 yards on the play.
That's good. 4 up. A
give up the middle to Gibson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He's brought down at the 4.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll throw with May. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
They'll set up a throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First down. 1st and goal.
From the gun, it's May. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Douglas. Only able to gain a couple there. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
They're going to look to throw. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down. On now is Andres Borregales to try the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And his kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, no field goal attempts for him until the final quarter, but no hesitation on his end. He comes right out and nails his first field goal try.
And give him a lot of credit, too, because he stood there the entire ball game, but has managed to stay with it both mentally and physically. When they called on him, he was ready, and he knocked it through the posts.
The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting set for their next drive. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Given 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. They're in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Rodgers. He had a man open, but missed him, and it's incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's May. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. Powers past him at midfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. To the air, May. Checking this down to Stevenson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Patriots.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Intended for Austin Hooper.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. May now off the bootleg. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 16.
16-yard line.
Throwing here is May. Steps away to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Drake May with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play.
The two-point conversion is successful. That makes the score Steelers 28, Patriots 25.
I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
This Pittsburgh offense, led by Calvin Austin, running back out. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good, too.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
First down.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On the run, it's Warren. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Warren will try the right side. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Here's Warren. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Boswell for the extra point. I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. A nice little juke. Oh, that's what an effort. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this out to the 29. So the Patriots now down by 9. 2:05 to go. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. From the shotgun, May with it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Back to throw now on first down. And they'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. There's second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Looking to throw. May. Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 16.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 16.
They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Douglas. Here comes second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
They'll stick with the passing game as he wants to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. They make this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the... And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make or break onside kick. And it's the Steelers that come up with it. And that should just about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was the only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have come into New England and escaped with a victory, but that's what happened here.
It almost doesn't feel real, does it?
We've seen it so few times.
That actually happened, right? We saw it. They came out of there with a win. And on the other side, in that locker room, you know what they're saying? We didn't really lose. Time just ran out on us. That's the attitude they have because they don't see it happen very often. Not even sure how to handle it.
And you see some stunned faces heading for the exits here in New England. So for Pittsburgh, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for New England, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.